Hi, I'm Jessica from Life as Mom, and together with my friend Mandy from Life Your Way, I've been presenting a series of videos entitled How to Manage Your Paper Clutter. Today's episode is about what to keep, a very important question that you need to ask yourself as you go through your paper clutter. But first, watch this short introduction from our sponsor, AboutOne.com.
The Manage Your Paper Clutter series is brought to you by AboutOne.com. About One makes it easier to manage family life. More than a digital filing cabinet, it's one place to store family memories and household information. Visit AboutOne.com today.
The average family sees an influx of piles and piles of paper every year, and it's important to ask yourself, what amongst all this stuff do we need to keep? Now, anyone who has lost their home to fire or flood understands the sadness that's involved when you lose papers, journals, or love letters that you've kept out of sentimental reasons. So obviously those are important items that you're going to want to store in a safe place, and perhaps even digitize so that you have backup copies in case of a tragedy or natural disaster. But there's other items that you need to consider that you are going to want to keep. Some of those would include tax documents, mortgage papers, contracts, and receipts from small business owners. Those may be irreplaceable, so you are going to want to keep the hard copies as well as consider digitizing those. The items that you don't need to keep, on the other hand, are things that can be replaced. If your bank is already hosting digital copies of your bank statements, you don't need to hold on to those. The same goes for utility bills and other vendors that you work with, such as your phone company or your cell phone provider. They already have backed up those items with their own software. So you don't need to hold on to those. You can very easily deal with them, make notes, update your financial records, and then shred those and discard them. A great rule of thumb is to remember, if it can be replaced, I may not need to keep it. But if it means something to me, if it's really important, if I want to touch the actual papers that have my grandmother's handwriting on them, then I need to keep them. But if it's something that can be replaced very easily, if it's something impersonal that really doesn't mean a whole lot, but I want to keep for some financial or business reason, then I can consider digitizing them or even just relying on the phone company to provide me an extra copy should I need it. So those are some things for you to consider as you work through your paper clutter.